What's going on, everyone? Gilman with Wellthy Stocks, back with our daily Palantir update video, ticker symbol PLTR, where we take a look at how Palantir stock traded today, key levels of support and resistance that we are looking at moving into the future, and based on that, what we think Palantir stock could do. So real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and comment down below what your thoughts on Palantir are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. So let me go ahead and hit record. We will get right into the video. So Palantir stock down 10 cents on the day, 0.41%, pretty flat overall. Nothing too crazy going on. We saw a little bit of a gap up, taking us from the mid 24s to the, from 2440s to 2460s. And then we tried to push towards the 25. Unfortunately though, we fell right after, broke below our, you could say it's a bounce, right? Because we only went about 22 cents below this level. I try to give it like a 15 to 25 cent range, but if you want to say broke it, whatever. Bounce off of here, pushed up, came right back down, this time a perfect bounce off of our level, and then we were bouncing off VWAP a couple times like we were here, and then we fell again kind of flat into the close. So not a great trading day for Palantir. As you can see, it was trying to or testing this support level, the 2408 support level that we have, and then not really able to do much beyond that. Also not really able to stay above the VWAP, right? So you take a look here and you take a look here, those were kind of the only two times that we were really able to hold the VWAP. Let's take a look at the daily chart and we'll see what we see, you guys. So if you've been with me for a while, let me get rid of this line, we'll redraw it. So what we're seeing is this, what we were catching was this bull flag leading to a breakout, taking us to 45s, leading to a sell-off after the fact, run into earnings. Now, three things happened here. Lockup expiration ended, which means the top executives could sell their shares. A lot more shares became available. Selling pressure ensued, and that's why we fell. The other reason was, there was a small surprise loss rather than the small earnings that everyone was expecting. And then the third being the overall market sell-off. Now that took us from kind of the mid to high 30s all the way down to the low 20s. And then we rebounded a little, and now we are potentially maybe starting to curl right back up. So again, red day on the day, but still a higher high, higher low than Friday. That's the positive. But we kind of got that on Monday of last week, and then we sold off for 4 straight days after. Hoping that doesn't happen again, but we'll take a look at future levels of support, future levels of resistance. With that being said, the first level that we have to shoot for is this 25.39. And then right after that, we got the 26.82. Now, as you can see, this 26.82 is a level that we've really struggled to stay above. Even on this day, right, we closed below this 26.82 level. We were above it, and then these 2 days we also closed below it, even though we broke above it. So really the last time we were above it goes back to 2/22. Today's March 22nd, so exactly about a month ago. So that would kind of be a difficult point for Palantir to break above, in my opinion. But if we can, then I think it gives us a lot of run room upward. So again, the first level I'm looking at is 25.39, then 26.82. On the downside, we've got this 24 level, right, that we are pretty close to in the after hours, right, falling about 7 cents towards that. And then we got 23.62 right after, and then we got run room down to 22.40. What I want Palantir to do this week, you guys, is break above this 25.39, establish that, maybe, go up, come back a little, bounce, and then make a push towards this 26.82. For that to happen, though, the markets need to remain bullish, and the bond yields need to take a break and not mess with the stock market. Other than that, I have Palantir shares. I'm continuing to be bullish on Palantir. I do still have my leaps going out to 2023. And then let me show you guys kind of the trend line. Again, my goal for Palantir, if we can make it back to the high 30s sometime in 2021, I'm not even being super ambitious, right? I'm talking about just getting to, not even getting to the 45. I'm talking getting to this 39, let's say November, December of 2021. As this buck shows you on the fourth line, 58% return. If we talk about $45, that's about a 78% return, right? So 50-something% return, 70-something% return in a matter of a year. Now, I'm not saying Palantir gets to 50 next week, next month. I'm saying Palantir gets to 50, hopefully sometime between now and a year from now. And that will potentially double your money. Now, I'm not saying, again, I know I'm drawing a straight line because I don't want to draw like ups and downs and ups and downs because there's no way to predict that. What I'm saying though is, you know, it can go up, it can pull back to this line, it can even go below this line, it could stay flat, then it could push up, then it could stay flat, then it could fall, then it could go up. My point is I'm gonna hold until I kind of get to that mid to high 30s, which I definitely think is possible in 2021. And then I think if you want to hold for 2 to 3 years, Palantir could be a $75 stock, it could be a $100 stock if it keeps growing the way it is. That's what I'm hoping for, right? I've got shares that I'm hoping for the long term, and then I got those leaps that I'm looking to hold at least for a year or so, and hoping that Palantir can, you know, push up towards those high 30s, if not, you know, beyond that, and I can kind of see those returns. They've got great contracts coming, right? So we saw the AWS deal recently. We saw the 3M deal recently. We saw their partnership with IBM recently. So I think another deal like that could really give us a little bit of a pop. Maybe we get that momentum going again. And you know, knowing Palantir, we see one every couple of weeks. So hopefully we see one coming soon as well. That could lead to a green week and maybe finally that 2680 or getting above the 2680, that push that we sort of, it seems like we need. So that's what I'm looking at there. Again, the CEO talked last week on CNBC, and that led to a little bit of a sell-off too. Straight up said, hey, you know, if you don't want Palantir, don't buy Palantir, which I think what he was trying to say is you can't focus on the short term only. You have to focus on the long-term growth of the company, and Wall Street can be a little bit, you know, toxic, if you will, at times. So I get what he was trying to say. I think the way he said it though was, it could have been a little bit different. I know some people disagree, but don't tell people not to buy your stock, right? You could say the first half of that. Some things you can't just speak your mind on, but hey, maybe some people like that. I think a couple of you guys commented that, you know, hey, I like how straightforward he is. So hopefully, you know, not crazy, more crazy sell-offs related to the CEO saying things, but we'll see how that goes. Again, remaining strong on Palantir. I know it's been tough. We've been kind of trading in between a very narrow range and not a nice narrow range, right? Pretty low in the 20s. We had gotten into the high 20s, low 30s, even mid to high 30s. So I know that this is a tough time, but you know, staying bullish because I do see the potential in Palantir long term. So that's all I had for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what your thoughts on Palantir are, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.